Hello everyone! Welcome back to Metaphor! We are in a brand new place! Hello, Mr. Dodery. Hello-dee. I think I might have to I think I might have to get a new cat tree. Two, I might have to get I got cat trees for days! One, I might have to get a new cat tree. Two, I might have to mess around with my computer setup this weekend and make it to where the cats can no longer get on top of it. But that is neither here nor there. Juna's only level 35. Interesting. Okay, we are preparing and entering the Dragon Temple. We went through... What's the whole...
Where to?
We went through the whole Virga Island scenario, and there wasn't really anything there, unfortunately. I mean, there were plenty of people to talk to, shops, and do stuff, and stuff like that, but there weren't any, side quests or anything like that. So we are surprisingly... low on requests. I don't know if that's gonna change, if this is meant to be a quick dungeon or anything like that, but
What
we
now?
do know that calendar-wise, we're supposed to be out of here. We're supposed to be to the place on Monterio Saint Day's Eve, and I think they said we need a week to get there, so it feels like we've got plenty of time to do things, but IDK. So we are going to just pick it up and
All ready for departure.
go in
Time to save the bally damsel in distress, eh?
and see if it works. Requests and tactics. Route map. It's gonna be a whole thing.
So this is the Dragon Temple.
Okay.
It's not too far from Virga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Now then.
All right.
I mean,
This place here.
I really only have one place to go, so
This place here.
I guess just go there, please and thank you.
Let's see here.
Or how long will it be? Currents are stable. We'll be there within the day.
You would pursue peril.
No time to waver. Are we prepared? Let's go.
Ha! Tally
Let's do
ho
it.
then.
So we bring the fight to them.
Okay. We actually get some questioning. The girl is a natural martyr. She would give her life without hesitation. She must have been brought up believing that's simply the way of things. But an adult should never have the right to sacrifice a child's future. Never. Agreed. Haven't snuck one past you in a bit. I've been trying. I've been doing any daily streams. Those were the ones that caught you off guard, was when I was doing daily streams there for a bit. Not daily, but during the day
You see?
streams. You take care in your preparations. We cannot save the priest. If we cannot save the priestess, our search will be much prolonged. And this dragon god, besides, if there really is some manner of dragon lurking inside, it will not end well for us. We must prepare for anything. Nah, it's fine. Scroll Grius and I took on a dragon.
The temples.
Easy. Yeah, see? Dragon, is it? It calls to mind our run-in with the one in the Nord mines. I wish we could save the priestess and be on our way, but there's still the matter of the lands. You in here? Hanging out? The song used in the trailer for this game turns out to be a cover of a Radiohead song? Just found that out? That's really interesting. Very neat. It saddens me that I never see these beanbags being used. I hope that changes eventually in the game. I truly do. Any notes? Yeah. Anybody out on the back deck? Original song I'm not sure I can say that song title out loud in this household. Not sure I'm legally allowed to do so if I want to live. You won't hear, it's fine. Ah!
Yufa.
Wonder if that priestess girl Yufa is alright. I hope she's well hidden. There really is a dragon in there. We need to expect the unexpected. The more research we can do, the better.
Okay.
They'll sacrifice, isn't it? Don't sit right with me either. But remember, we can't afford to be sidetracked. Don't forget, Del and I are always watching.
A word of warning.
The blood you spilled on that heart back there wasn't just for show, you know, for fealty to Lord Luis. Sure, can't really read your true heart, but it was a blood oath all the same. If I catch one whiff of you going back on it, well, you've got a lot more blood where that came from. That's how it is to be in this group, yeah? Like that.
All right then.
What do we got going on?
Let's
Do
go.
we have any books that we haven't read? I think we've read all our books. Top secret poetry? Do not read? Hold the fucking phone. Well, that's a safety save if I've ever heard. You're trying to find a clean version of the song that doesn't have all the game sound effects and dialogue, and you're not having an easy time doing so? Yeah, that's fair. Bold block letters span the cover. Do not read. Something tells me this is Juna's creative journal. I haven't read it yet. Probably something Juna wrote herself. It says do not read it, but doesn't that just make you want to look inside more? We're reading this book. Absolutely reading this book. Clusters of cryptic phrases and not very kingly of you. Look. If you don't want your do not read creative journal to be read, don't put it with all the other reading material. Put it in your bed. What virtue would this fall under? Curiosity. Imagination. Technically it falls under courage, but I disagree. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? The difference between moonlight and starlight, the difference between me and you, the difference between love and romance. Inquiries like these flood the pages. I don't know why, but reading through this has got me in a cold sweat. Shivers are running down my spine. Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
All right.
Yeah, it has! Holy shit!
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the Dragon Temple comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water, ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island amidst surges of sinister magla.
Well, that's not promising.
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
What's up, Del? You seasick?
No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Just as I thought. I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come. Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried. I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We only ever
Are we,
see it when
are we gonna
faced with
finally start
grave
getting some
burdens.
answers about,
Might
like,
not be
the
unrelated.
background things?
We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, Magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds.
Hey, you lot about finished? Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on. We're off.
So many people to talk to now.
You see?
Stroll's words have given me pause, but rescuing the priestess comes above all else. Did you ever learn that it's rude to stare? I guess it falls to me to teach you basic manners. Now quit gawking and move it. We've got to head to the temple. Ruins left alone by the Sanctist. Wonder what's in them. Suppose that question will answer itself when we go in, won't it? Right then. Get a wiggle on. Let's get a wiggle on. Thank you, Juna, for your massive forehead. Bells come over all peculiar. Any road, let's head on into the temple, yeah? We gotta get after that lance. I feel like Dell's gonna die and Basilio's gonna join us. Melancholia, people's hearts. There might be some connection. Probably not the time to ponder it. Let's head inside. The idea of those brothers shadowing our every move. Not fond of it. Be done though, we press on. The temple awaits. Temple awaits. Let's go. You blocked this? Dang. Rude. Ooh. It feels like immediate boss battle. Let's go ahead and do a quick save.
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
The woods turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done. Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's all.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Allow me.
Wounded against the human we fought out at sea.
Your foot is badly injured. It is infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio, are you gonna listen to me or not?
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
Oh shit. He out!
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if there's a way in.
Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look outside. We're charging home full throttle, understood?
What? Right, got it.
We're just gonna show up back there instantaneously and be like, we got here really fast, Basilio.
Hey.
How's Del doing? You can help him, right? Good thing you came back immediately. One night more of this and he'd be lost. But rest easy, boy. I've treated him with both magic and material cures. A good, hardy carapace constitutes all he needs to fight the fever. Okay, that's good. However, he'll have to stay on bed rest even once the fever's down. If he pushes himself too far too fast, he'll never walk on that leg again. Listen to her if I were you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And actually, there's one more thing we could use your wisdom on.
I see.
Giant tree in the temple. I didn't see it when I was in the area. If it's grown that much in such a short time, it might be magma exposure. The temple's positively leaking this. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy this tree, a concoction known to the ancients, the potion of blight, may be the wisest choice. Alright, here come our side quests. We can't even get into the temple yet. We've gotta first get into the temple. And I bet we'll maybe unlock another side quest or two while we're doing it. Truth be told, there's no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is that they're not found on this island. I've heard that something that introduces thirst is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand at concocting the potion of blight.
Understood.
Track them down. If we want to get into the temple, we have to do something about that tree.
Let's give it a shot.
I need to obtain an ingredient for the potion of blight. I wonder where such a rare item could be found. Batlin or the informant at Golden Deer Hearth might know more.
Hey.
Sorry, Lady Juna. Way I see it, someone's got to stay and look after Del. He's silly, Bass. Of course you should stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise. Hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. Think you lot might have to handle all this temple shite alone. Seems our debts are piling up, eh? Don't worry about it.
Listen.
It's about when Del would say something like, hey, they're gonna run off with the lance, waste them all. Me, I don't think you lot are so bad. I trust you. We're not so bad, but you shouldn't trust us, because we are aligned against your master, leader,
Yeah.
person. I don't know. I don't know. Part of the issue is I don't know what ties Basilio and Fidelio to Luis, other than Luis promotes without concern for tribe. He just promotes based off of skill and merit. So it's just, you know, potentially them looking at Luis as like the only person who would allow them any opportunity. Which, you know, obviously, yeah, that's a pretty good thing. But he's also a fucking asshole. Can't exactly turn me back on your sister. Turn me back on your sister after all you've done for me own brother, now can I? Fidelio can stand to learn a lot from you.
Yep.
Don't worry, you can leave it to us. Okay.
Time marches on,
No,
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Don't do this to me!
Nonetheless,
I think between all the races, Carapace are treated the worst since Elda is mostly gone. Yeah, I think, you know, probably Carapace and Ujif are, well, it's kind of like difficult, right? Carapace, Ujif, and Mistari are all treated like trash, the dregs of society. But it just seems like there are more Carapace. Carapace just, I think Carapace might be the, like, biggest of the tribes. It's just they're all over the place and, you know, treated like garbage. So, yeah. A giant tree is blocking our way to the Dragon Temple. I'm very much looking forward to covering with the Potion of Blood.
But
Don't get ahead of yourself, love. We still don't have all the ingredients. Seems there's something about it that makes it tough to gather all of them here on the island. So those two getting the right and left of Luis gave them status and respect? Yeah, absolutely. Right? Like, it gives them status and respect, but also, you know, that is like an outward-facing thing. Right? Like, being able to gain upward mobility and respect in the world due to your accomplishments is like an outward-facing scenario. But like the inward-facing situation is he's the only person who gave them a chance, right? Like, so both of those things important, but I feel like the inward-facing thing is the thing that most ties you to a person, and that's tough to beat, right? Like that's difficult to beat without him callously not caring about them, right? So the only way I can see them getting on the side with us is something along the lines of, you know, basically, like, we go through our whole spiel, we do our whole thing, something happens, one of them gets killed, right? And we make it back to Luis, and when we report in, and basically Luis is indifferent to the death of one of his subordinates. And that shows the remaining brother, right, how callous and uncaring Luis actually is. So that's the only way I can really see. I'm sure there are other options, but that's the thing that comes to mind where I'm like, maybe that's how one of the brothers gets on our good side. But I don't see how both of them alive, just like being with us and us being good and caring and accepting, gets them to like flip. Right? Indeed, would seem we have no choice but to track those down first. A maddening delay when both the priestess and the lance we seek sit inside the temple beyond our reach.
True.
We have no idea how big the temple is on the inside, nor what manner of enemies await within. It will likely be more difficult than any of our previous endeavors. Yep, got a whole lot of things going on.
Let's focus.
Or I could see, like, 17 days left to obtain Dracodios. I could see, like, you know, something going wrong or whatever, and Luis punishing or even killing one of the brothers for, like, their failure. Okay. Mission with the deadline has begun. You can chart a course to the Dragon Temple by visiting the Round Table and the Gauntlet Runner. Be cautious of scorching heat inclement weather that may occur around Verga Island. The priestess Yufa is trapped in the Dragon Temple. Rescue her and obtain Dracodios before the day you depart for Altair.
Really?
Okay, so we're gonna safety save all the way down on 10. Start of the whole kind of like area safety save. Hopefully we won't have to use it, but there is that.
Uh-huh.
What's up, fam?
What are my options here?
That fool, I told her how dangerous it was. Huh. Hey, aren't you the outsiders who promised to save Lady Yufa? If only you'd come a little earlier. Then my reckless fool of a sister might still be alive.
What?
Did she pass away? Do you want to talk about it? Well, she was always a bit strange, very interested in monsters, so she left home one day and set off towards a den of them, just to satisfy her curiosity. She really was a fool. This happened so many times, the people of the island gave up on her. She'd come back unscathed every time before, but her luck was bound to run out. There's been no news for ages.
Please, I beseech you.
Would you be willing to avenge her? I'd sleep easier if you were to go to the Spire of Blind Faith and slay the monster there. Help. Absolutely.
Oh, I am grateful.
Thank you. I'm truly in your debt. Maybe this way her soul will find solace. There's a bird-like monster called the Leogron that lords over the tower. I think that's what most likely killed her. You could ask the informant in the tavern for the specific location of the Spire of Blind Faith, and while you're at it, some information on the monster.
I beseech you.
I don't need to send you into harm's way, but you seem capable enough. Please help her rest in peace.
Let's give it a shot.
Ooh, that is, that's a pretty high-ranking bad boy right there. How tragic. Let's kill that monster for him after we go to speak to the island. Okay. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Sure, it's fine. What is our ranking?
Hey. Let's see.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
We are 18th. Interesting. What you got?
Aha.
Are you perhaps the boy who promised to save our priestess? If you're from the mainland, then, by any chance have you been to the Lycoan Igniter shop in Grand Trad?
Yes!
Oh, Brigida's shop? Yeah, we're basically regulars.
Pardon?
Well, we go there for Brigida all the time, but I don't think I've ever actually shopped there. Could you do me a favor? I need someone to take this igniter to Lycoan's shop and have it appraised. It's like this. Not too long ago, a trader came to our shores and sold this model for cheap. Claimed it was a broken piece of regional craftsmanship. But if I'm right, it's an igniter, a pretty valuable one too. So I'm hoping Lycoan's store can appraise it and back up my evaluation.
What?
You're willing to just hand this valuable igniter over to people you met like a minute ago? I have to. I have no other contacts in Grand Trad, and the future the Mistari is riding on. Oh, of course, I can promise a reward too.
No kidding!
Sounds like it'll just be an errand to the royal capital to get this igniter appraised. What do you think? Should we help? Yeah. Why not?
I am so grateful.
Thank you so much. It's in your hands now. Here's the igniter. I need you to get an official certificate of appraisal from Lycoans and bring it back here. You know where to find me. Well, a simple appraisal shouldn't take long. If we end up in the royal capital, let's stop by the igniter.
Let's give it a shot!
Increased wisdom and a gleaming crystal and 15k? Jeez. Yikes.
Leave it
a lot of stuff. Okay.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Potion of Light. Haven't a clue on what that is. At the very least, it doesn't sound like it'd be in our village's general store. You might have better luck asking off the island, and you'd have a better idea about where than I would. Okay.
Cheers. Fancy a bit of info?
Hey!
I've heard that you may have better luck finding what you need in the royal capital. There should be an informant there. I'm sure they'll be glad to do business.
Okay!
It makes sense, seeing how the royal capital is just full of unique things from all over. Let's check in with the city's informant. Okay. Uh-oh! Monsters of the Dragon Temple.
Cheers.
About to save the priestess, then I'll give you all the information that I know. You'll find all manner of monsters over there. All are dangerous, but be especially wary of the moving stone statues and spectos. Swords and spears won't work against either of them. Spectos reflect bows and the like as well, apparently. There's also huge tree-like monsters. I believe they're called Alentos.
Just between us.
But what's tricky is that there are different types of Alentos. The green one's weak to fire, but for the others, fire won't work at all. Lastly, I hear the green ones can use wind magic, so hold your ground.
Come again, Eddie.
Oh, that's about it. Stay extra vigilant. Interesting. Phantom Avian of the Spire.
Want in on this?
There's a place known as the Spire of Blind Faith down south. No one dares to go near it, though. Technically, it isn't all that far from this island, but due to the way the currents flow, one must approach it by circling around from the north. What?
But wait, that's...
Spire of Blind Faith. It's like it's the very edge of the ocean.
We'll face danger here.
Yikes.
Let's see.
Worse yet, they say a monster dwells within the tower. It supposedly resembles a large bird with vivid plumage. Might be that it's just overly cautious, but the closer you get, the more violent it becomes. Best to attack from as far away as possible, from the rear. Okay.
You don't say.
If we make good use of our formation, we might be able to attack without getting
Just
too close.
between us.
Seems like it's vulnerable to fire and pierce attacks. I recommend having those in your arsenal. Okay. Village trading.
Cheers.
As for nearby villages, there's Salento. It's on a small island northwest of here. They sell bath salts like Uncle Electrus's Wonder Salts and Niflheim Plunge, as well as limp goldfish. They also sell something called Hero's Jeweled Root, although I couldn't tell you what the point of it is. All I know is that it's some kind of mysterious four-leaf fruit. Sometimes it's got magla, sometimes it doesn't. I wonder if they even sell. I think that about does it. Oh, and if you're the sightseeing type, go out to the giant hole at the sea bottom. Worth it for the stories. Secret of the Yuji's stall.
Cheers.
Ah! Ha! In Brylehaven, there's a Yuji-run shop you'll know by all the cauldrons. I mentioned this before, but I used to live outside the island way back when, so I know some things. It's over on Seabreeze Street, but the shop keeps an old miser, and all he claims he's selling is medicinal herbs. In truth, he's hidden away some interesting stuff for sale, harvested from the remains of monsters, useful for experiments and, of all things, cooking. If the Navy knew he was selling those dodgy items, they'd have him strung up, so he's extra cautious who he sells to. Not much chance of getting him to show you what he's really got for sale, but maybe having a mutual friend would change that. Okay.
Cheers.
You want some ingredients from Virga Island? The butcher used to have a good variety of fish, but see how the weather's all strange? The hull's not good these days, so right now there's only monster bone and white peach turnip available. Why vegetables, you ask? The islanders leave these in exchange for buying goods. That'd be because we islanders don't really use money amongst each other. Used to sell limp goldfish too, but I'm not sure about now. If you need it though, there was definitely some at the village nearby. Did you visit the water shop? I hear they sometimes sell Queen's Honey Jar. The ingredients from Virga Island are delicious. Buy as much as you can carry and make some good food with them, will you? Oh, and while you're at it, why not start growing your own food? Over at the market's a shop that sells plant seeds. Give it a look. Okay.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
Okay.
Leave it out, mate.
Just in case.
Leave it out, mate.
Let us have faith in Lady Yuffie.
There we go. Stroll doing his whole thing. Batlin!
Oh.
Need information. Despite the warm welcome I initially received from these folks, I've somehow convinced them to let me stay on the island. Anyway, what troubles you? It's written all over your faces.
Yeah.
That bad, huh? We're actually looking for something, but we've not had much luck.
I see.
An ingredient for a potion of blight that causes withering, eh? Quite a pickle if you can't find it here. Although if the potion is meant to dry things out, you know something that can do that? Couldn't say for sure, but my memory's fuzzy on the matter. But I do believe I saw something like that in the shop once. I want to say it was a shop that dealt in medicines and the like. Grand Trad brings in goods from across the kingdom, so that would be your best bet. Too bad we're on the other side of the world, eh? Far cry from Grand Trad.
Yep.
Right? That part we can handle. I suppose we should head back to the gauntlet. Okie dokie. I still want to kind of like just run around and see if there's anyone else doing anything. I love whatever little background thing is going on here.
All right, then.
I do legitimately love it. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything, but I do want to double check just in case. Overly cautious about things. What day is it? It's,
All right, then. What now?
Okay, it's the 19th, so tomorrow is Idol's Day. Well, that's somewhat annoying.
Just can't stand it. It was all in vain.
Oh.
How unfortunate.
Okay, so
It was all in vain.
tolerance.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Any information
Yes.
from you?
Think we'll make it?
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Basilio hanging out over there.
Well, well.
Sure.
Come on, come on.
I mean, okay.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Yes.
Think we'll make it?
Take some reboots. Look like there's anything going on over here.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Okay, so surprisingly not, still not a crazy amount of stuff. But the side quest does seem like a big quest. Alright, we're gonna head out here, double check and make sure we're not missing anything, and then we will hop over to Grand Trad.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon. Really now? Such a sky surely shows us the gods are wrathful.
Okay, let's teleport.
All right then. Where to?
We're heading to Grand Trad.
Let's go.
Okay, we've got to.
Hey, listen.
Let's
All right,
actually go to. The
Let's head there right
church real
away.
quick. I know we had some things that we hadn't appraised.
Closure.
Hey,
Or
What is it?
purified. Yeah, we just don't have the blessed water right now. That is interesting. But I'm kind of interested in saving for, like, the brawn breastplate. Increases damage against bird-type monsters would be nice.
All right then.
Okay, so we do need to go to the Lycoan Magic Association. Hopefully this doesn't take
Ridiculous.
time. Like that. Okay, well you're a douchebag. Appraise. Have a look. Wait, what? Listen.
Welcome.
Requesting an appraisal. Of course, I'd be happy to. If you would just allow me to take the item in question, then... May I ask where you procured this magic igniter? I borrowed it from Verga Island. In other words, this belongs to those pagans. Well, this is most unexpected. What I meant to say is this igniter is, I'm afraid, that it is simply nothing special. And on top of that, it's broken. As far as igniters go, it's utter rubbish. Let's ask Brigitte. Yeah, I don't trust this guy.
An intriguing offer.
Fuck you. At second glance, this is a truly remarkable find. It has many of the same qualities one would find in a divine relic. Perhaps you'd be willing to sell it to us. If the pagans were to make use of this, they would undoubtedly come into conflict with the Sanctus Church. I only seek to avoid bloodshed, of course. They're not like that.
Right?
Even if it was ours to sell, I'd never let someone who spouts such prejudiced nonsense have it. But we'd like that back now, along with a report of the
Splendid.
appraisal. As you
Understood.
wish. So be it. Here's your appraisal report. The fee will be waived this time.
Okay then.
Okay. That guy was a butthole.
All right then.
Okay, let's go to Comfort Concoctions. Cross our fingers. That seems like the likely place.
And what is it you want?
Really stocks some parch water.
Huh?
Did you say parch water? Parch water! A mysterious water that induces thirst the more you drink it. A natural desiccant to dry up plants and trees.
What's this?
Sure. Other things that we're interested in having? I think that's fine. Sell Sabara's Sucker.
Now then.
Okay, we have reportable quests.
All right then. Go.
Let's see if there's any new. Aha! Thiocropus, ruffian ringleader. I need to slay the Thiocropus in Scoundrel's Hold, southeast of Grand Trad. Oi, oi, oi. Some goblins chase them out, and it's goblin nest now. Seems like the goblins are imitating the bandits and attacking merchants and travelers. We can't leave them be. On top of that, the goblins seem to be following the orders of this one-eyed beast. But you take it out before they cause any more damage. Leave it to us. Truth be told, we've already had a number of bounty hunters come running back, tail between their legs. The goblins are in a cave called Scoundrel's Hold near Grand Trad. That village Ligno's on the way. They're supposed to have some real nice stuff there. I'd save up before you go if I were. As for the details about that Cyclopean beast, the Thiocropus, the informant should know
Counting on you.
Bring back the enormous eyeball. With that, you'll get your reward. Okey-dokey.
Let's do it.
Ooh. And
Yeah,
right
right.
there's a labyrinth.
All right then. Let's
go
go.
with the hushed honeybee to get the informant.
Hey! Fancy a bit of him?
Village trading.
Hey!
Southeast of the capital is a town called Ligno. A lot of merchants come and go through there, so it's really bustling these days. Lots of rare items come through there too. Bet you find all sorts of highly valuable weapons. They also have mellow milk and orgo sugar, and a bath salt called gold bullion. Well, I hope all that intel's been useful. Have fun making your shopping. Potion flight. Don't need that intel anymore, do you? Paying for it won't help us out in any way. Do you still want to buy it? I want it anyway.
What?
Heard of this potion of light. It's some secret concoction from Virga Island, as I recall. I believe it's made with an ingredient known as parch water. Visit the general store in Sunshade Row. Comfort Concoctions called. I heard they recently got some in stock. Monster of the Scoundrel's Hold.
Want in on this?
The Scoundrel's Hold is a den for all sorts of riffraff. It was once the home of bandits, but it's since been claimed by a horde of goblins. From what I understand, the goblins drove away the bandits who first settled there. Now they prey on any travelers unlucky enough to pass through. We heard about them at the recruitment center. Are they really as wily as they say? Yes, they're clever little bastards. Their den was originally built by bandits, so pursuing the goblins within may prove to be tricky.
Just between us.
And it won't be just goblins you'll need to worry about. There's also the one-eyed Cyrocropos there that's said to be in charge of the lot. Fighting the whole goblin horde would be a suicide mission, so that's probably why the bounty is the Cyrocropos. Some of the goblin cronies are capable of using magic, and they won't hesitate if it means stopping them. Problem is, if you eliminate them first, the Cyrocropos will have a meltdown, and good luck if that happens. So leave them alive and focus on disabling their magic while you take down the Cyrocropos. Spears and bows are effective. That's about the extent of my information. If you'll choose to go, stay vigilant. Spears and bows. Okay, let's bounce.
Where to?
Let's actually pop over to Martira. And I want to go to...
Let's go.
The tavern. I just want to check real quick and see if there's other informant stuff.
What you want to know?
Potion of Blight.
Hey.
Okay. We still have to turn into that lady, but we will do... She takes a day, so we will do that some other time. I want to check the bounty here as well.
Closure, oh closure. Take a look.
I think all of the bounty stuff is listed together, yeah, so...
Closure,
that's fine.
Where to?
Hop over to Brylehaven real quick. Is there any...
Let's go.
Let's... Now that we have that information, maybe he'll talk to us. I don't know that we have, like, a mutual... acquaintance. So we're talking about, like...
Really?
You sell all kinds of things, I hear. We'd love to see the actual goods if you could. Where did you hear that? I don't deal with phony fraudsters. Go play pretend somewhere else.
That's not it.
Sounds like something more up Alonzo's alley than ours. Hey, Alonzo's our mutual acquaintance. Nice. Wasn't expecting you to know his real name. I've known Alonzo for a good while. That silver tongue of his saved me from the gallows once upon a time.
Really helped me out.
After that, I've made it a point not to deal with people who weren't in the know, but I suppose I can trust an acquaintance of his. I'll be frank with you, what I actually deal with in this shop is a special relic you can get from monsters called white masks. Aha! Another thing, I also sell an unusual ingredient on Idol's Day, which, in case you're wondering, also comes from monsters. As you can imagine, my stock is limited, so I restrict customers to one of each item per day. Keep that in mind. Anyway, here's what I've got today. Holy fuck! Expensive. Crikey. Okay, so this is like we need to know which white masks we are trying to find and, you know, pare them down the list, basically. Okay. Cool.
All right, let's head there right away.
Good check here. Probably just gonna have that.
Fancy a bit of...
But just in case.
Want in on this?
Okay. Alright, back
Where
the way
to?
we came. We are going to... I'd go directly to the King's Rock.
Let's go.
Leave it out, mate.
Hey, buddy.
Aha!
You haven't gotten my igniter appraised, have you? No, of course not. How could you do it so quickly? The appraisal is complete. According to them, it's old but high functioning. Sounds like a valuable find. Kind of impressive that you knew that from only a glance, actually. Thank goodness, then my evaluation was correct, and that means my dream's in reach. Truth is, I needed a professional's opinion so I could test my own judgment. I'm planning to open up an igniter shop here on the island.
Huh?
You want to sell igniters? But aren't they, Sanctus creations? Yes. I know there are many islanders who don't care for them, but it was your arrival here that got me thinking. Someday this island will surely open up to the outside world. When that time comes, I want igniters to help me be a bridge between our lands and the rest of the country. Prejudice against our people won't disappear overnight, but I think it comes from people's fear of the unknown. That's where I want to help. If the Mystari seem like unknowns, I can try making us know. Show everyone that both Mystari and igniters aren't objectively evil. And you've proven there are people who can see past tribes, people who just want to help. Truly, you're my hope. I'm rooting for you. You can change the world.
I am so grateful.
Thank you. It's quite a boost to hear that from you. Oh, right. I almost forgot your reward. Here, take it.
Mission accomplished.
Gleaming crystal, increased wisdom, and 15k.
All right.
A lot of wisdom. Nice. Whatcha?
Farewell.
Let's take a look at this gleaming crystal real quick. Gleaming crystal. All stats +4. Yeah, okay. Holy shit. You have the Venom Ward. You put on the White Sand Rose. Probably just throw that on. Stroll's not currently in the party. Prowler's Pipe, Seeker's Mask. I guess we will throw it on Stroll. And Crystal. +4 all stats. Okay. We need to.
All right, then. Go.
Hop over here.
Hello there.
Returned, and with zeal renewed, it seems. I'd say so. We brought the ingredient you asked for. Now you can get working on this blight potion, can't you?
I see.
Ah, so this is what brings about the thirst I read about. I'm surprised you were able to procure a treasure such as this off the island in such a short time. Quite fleet of foot, with gauntlet runner contraptions. I see I've much yet to learn about
Leave
them.
it to me.
Didn't you have to have a gauntlet runner to enter into the race? Now I'll get to brewing. Won't be waiting long. Take a moment to rest yourselves. Maybe he just rented one.
Mission accomplished.
Alright.
Thank you.
You all must ensure that you're ready to face the trials before you. Perhaps the bounty requests found in the mainland cities could be just the thing. I'd also look in at the recruitment center before I left port and recall noting all the valuable requests had multiplied. You should see for yourself.
I'm counting on you.
Though it grieves me to ask so much of you, I beg nevertheless. Please save my sister. Okay, we didn't actually go to the recruitment center in Brawlhaven, so maybe we do need to check that out.
That reminds me.
I noticed Juna helping out the villagers with something. Maybe you should check in with her when you get the chance. Okay. What's up, Juna?
Oh?
Look a bit pensive, love. Make sure you take a break when you need it, or you end up falling when you can least afford it. So, I have a bit of a favor to ask of you. It involves helping people, though, so you'll hear me out, won't you? If we're truly all about helping anyone, then I think this is right up our alley. Go on.
Thanks.
Thank you. I see a perfect little spot over there with a view.
You know, some of the islanders were so enamored by my songs, they opened up to me a bit. They were still rather sheepish, but I simply can't leave them hanging, can I now? A Apparently, they've been plagued by monsters raiding the tombs just off the coast. I dare say that sounds right up our alley, doesn't it?
Forehead.
If you'll help, I'll even make it interesting.
I love you, Juna, but I can't
I'll let
unsee the
you
massive
in on
forehead.
the secrets of a songstress.
Secrets, you say?
What kind of secrets?
Oh, the key to capturing hearts. Some tips and tricks for carrying yourself with dignity. Rather useful to a kingly candidate, no? Well then, our monsters are to be found on an island the locals call the Orbwise Path. Their legends say that if you offer your dead to the snakes there, their souls ascend to become guardian deities. Problem being, the monsters are eating the snakes, which has left the bereaved unable to complete the ritual. The sadness in their eyes was just too much to bear. You know? I couldn't help but come to you about it. Oh, and evidently, there's some sort of offering there that's yours for the taking. If you'd like it. Well, have I piqued your interest? Do these people a favor, and I'm sure they'd rally behind you.
Okay, this is a lot of stuff. we are suddenly getting a lot of stuff. To do in 17 days. Obviously, we don't have to do all of it.
Brilliant.
In 17 days, but
I'll inform the others.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
Music to my ears. I'll tell you what. I'll throw in a little something extra for you. On top of my secrets, of course.
This one's important.
Here's the place, if you're interested.
Okay.
We'll face danger here.
Here's where we are now.
That's where we gotta go to get that anyways.
And there's a campground.
We'll face danger here.
Oi, oi, oi.
Here's where we are now.
Okay.
Oh, and do bring me along when you go, won't you? We can tackle it whenever you're ready.
Oh, kitty cleaning time. Odie's just kind of blending into the cat tree. Okay.
All right then.
Looks like there is another thing.
Let's go.
Over here in the center, we're picking up more and more stuff. What's up, buddy?
Pardon me.
You there, you're those outsiders who say you're going to save the priestess, aren't you? Your timing couldn't be better. Can I ask you to find something for me? I need some stones for my grandchild's first fishing trip. Stones? What good's that gonna do for fishing? They're called polar stones. When put in a specially crafted doll's hands, they always point in a fixed direction. The doll is vital for navigating at sea. The stones weaken with time, and so I'd like someone to bring me some new stones from the Dragon Temple.
Oh, yeah?
That's where you find these stones? Wow, that's a ways off. Must be rough for the fishing industry. Well, the truth is, we typically store our spare stones in our household. It's just that this time, I offered all of them up to the temple. Legend has it that the dragon god loves the stones, after all, and knowing how troubled it's been lately, I felt I had to do something. But I arrived to find the temple full of monsters. I turned back quickly, of course, and the stones scattered.
What a mess this
I can't tell anyone on the island I lost the stones, especially not my family. You're my only hope, please. We got it!
Not finished yet?
In total, I lost 3 polar stones. I only really need a single one to build a doll, but it'd be an enormous relief to have the others if you find them. I'll gladly give you an additional reward for each. If I don't have the stones by the time my grandchild goes out fishing, there will be no point, so I need them by August 30th. You mentioned the stones shouldn't be far in. After all, I didn't get far before I decided to run away. Okay.
Let's give it a shot.
12 days to finish that one up. Passionate Raps.
Oh. Let's see.
Sweet.
Let's help them out.
All right then.
We are going
Where
to
to?
hop over to Brylehaven, take a look at...
Let's go.
See how this goes.
Look at that.
Look. Yep.
Welcome.
Doesn't look like there's anything different or new here. Alright, that's fine.
Alright then. Where to?
Let's just head back here. And then we're gonna sit and we're gonna do some assessment. Okay. We've got... We went from having nothing to having quite a bit more. So, main quest, 17 days, obtain Dracodius. We still need to turn in the Queen of Cuisine heart. I believe we have created the correct thing for it, but we just gotta go there. Relic, we should double check this one.
Alright then.
On the Gauntlet Runner, we should go check and see if, now that we've gone through all that, has Nurus updated the notebook. Grand Trad entry? Despite its value, your average numbskull wouldn't even bother trying to have the relic appraised. Finding it laying discarded around Grand Trad would be no great mystery. Might that mean the cave east of Grand Trad? How typical, right under our noses. Apparently the place was once a thief's hideaway. Okay, so it's at the place with the Cyrocropus. If we're ever in that part of Grand Trad, we should go looking for the shelf. Okay, cool. So that confirms that for us. Pique Curiosity. That is the Spire of Blinded Faith. Recommended Gunner, Healer, Masked Dancer. And that is sitting at 6.5 pips. A lot of money, too. And it's going to take 3 days to get there. Holy shit. The Greater One-Eyed Scoundrel is also 6.5. Thief, Gunner, Faker. It's going to take 2 days to get there. Save the Morning Snakes. That is on the way to Pique Curiosity. And Guiding Gift. So, here's the thing. I've got two kind of things in mind. So the Save the Morning Stakes and the Pique Curiosity, I think will need to wait because I want, one, we're gonna need to forecast, and two, I want to make sure that we're kind of doing okay before we dedicate 3 days out of our 17 days. So there's that. The other things are Guiding Gift actually does have a closer deadline of 12 days. So I don't want to get too involved in a whole bunch of other shit and then get caught with our pants down on this. And then I also just generally, like most times, I like to start or I like to jump into the dungeon to kind of like test the waters and see, are we doing okay, blah 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 blah. Like we did with Caradrius, we got through the entire thing in basically one go, and then we knew we could take our time with all of the rest of the shit. But if we go in here and it just like slaps us around, right, then we know, okay, that's concerning, that's an issue, we got to do something about it. So that is one kind of direction that my mind is going. The other direction that my mind is going is this Greater One-Eyed Scoundrel thing. And that is primarily because going...
So, what should we do?
Going through...
Now then.
Going through Ligno... They were saying that there's a whole bunch of stuff there to buy, and my assumption is it's going to take us a day to get there. and it's about to be Idols Day. But I feel like we can always, like, worry about that later. Also, you know, there's concern of how much money do I actually have right now. I think probably what we will default to is I think we'll probably just go to the Dragon Temple and try to see how that goes, and then adjust from there. So I think that's going to be the plan.
Okay, what's the plan?
Sorry, I want to save real quick. Okay, so we have our big safety save there. This will be a secondary safety save. Okay, and...
All right, then.
Now we can do this.
Everyone's
safety,
here.
Safety save. Sorry, checking something real quick. So you're saying $90 for an 8-year-old game, but also an additional $20 to get the DLC. So really $110 for an 8-year-old game. Like, that's fucking ludicrous. That's ludicrous, Nintendo. That's fucking ludicrous. Absolutely wild.
Now then.
Absolutely fucking wild.
Let's see.
Just Christ. What? How did we skip? Okay. I feel like I remember. I feel like I remember the outrage. You know, 5 years ago, probably less than that, of some games jumping from $60 to $70 and people flipping over that, right? How are you gonna jump from that to $90 but really $110? What the fuck? Like, break it down for me. Please break it down for me. I would like to see that broken down.
Let's see here. It's your call.
Okay.
It's your call.
The first game that kind of set the $70 trend was NBA 2K21 back in 2020. Sure. Okay, so 5 years ago. I was on with my initial projection. Yeah, but even then, right? Like, it's not like all of a sudden every single new game was $70. It's just it became more common, right? And even now, 5 years later, it's not every single new game is $69.99. Plenty of them are, but not all of them. And then you're gonna jump from that being kind of like the new norm to $90? Why? Please explain the actual reasoning to me, right? Like, does it cost $20 additional to produce? So it doesn't sound like it. I wouldn't assume that it does.
So we bring the fight to them.
What to pick?
The truth is...
Voice. Oh, okay. Well, if Heismaid's like calling me out. Check the room.
This is...
Let me cook something real quick. Did I get some of the really good stuff? I did. I got 2 Lords of the Lake, but I don't have enough marbled bluefin tuna for it yet. That's something to keep in mind. We don't have enough rock beans for the Cursed Love Ballad. $200 NP cure? I'll make that. Do I need those for anything else? Gauntlet shrooms are what's gating us. Do I need those for anything else? Gauntlet shrooms for the holistic whitefish platter? Fully restores HP for all allies. Okay, yeah, that would also be kind of nice. Though maybe I don't want to burn all of my gauntlet shrooms on that. Pick one.
Okay, so
Got a second?
$80, only $80 for a digital copy. Oh yeah, we've seen her situation. We can skip this.
All right.
Where is Heisme hanging out?
Let's head there right away.
Ah, it's you.
For all the time we spend in battle, it's good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? If you're free, might I have a moment of your time? I wish to clear up a misunderstanding. I'd like you to let me tell you about the village. Oh. So we can actually progress this outside. Maybe next time.
All right.
Interesting.
Let's head there right away.
Oh, I didn't mean to go to the rear deck. I meant to go to the front.
All right then. All right then. Let's head there right away.
And so Hulkenberg is also gonna.
Ah, 'tis you. Sorry.
If you need advice, I'm here. Check bond with Hulkenberg. They're both at 4. At 5, we get reducing the cost and battle aura. So for both of them,
Sorry.
we
Yes.
maybe another time.
All right then.
Yeah, we'll go Stank Heisme. We'll progress Heisme.
Ah, it's you. Yes.
Then let's speak over a drink. I'll serve you something assuming you prefer a drink more tame than my usuals. What happened back in my hometown, you should know it wasn't Tadari's fault, even if he's the village leader. I didn't directly blame him. The villagers have always ostracized others like that, even when I was there. That's not their leader's fault. Is that why you left?
Because...
Yes.
Yes, there was an incident, one final push I could not take.
Now?
Most other tribes hold little love for the Ujif, but in my youth we lived near 2 settlements of mixed peoples. We traded, traveled, relations were good. Until one day, conflict arose between the 2 settlements themselves. They began to feud, and both sides asked that our village side with them over the other. They wanted a decision from us. We were asked to choose who was friend and who was foe.
However,
But the village put off the decision, took no sides, and sought to appease both settlements. While we stayed the course of our hesitancy, their dispute was resolved. What happened to them?
Hold on.
and then...
The village lost the trust of both sides, and they cut off all their trade. We were suddenly left impoverished. Okay, both those other villages sound like shitbags. It's like, it's like you have two friends, and they are both your best friends, right? You hang out with them, everything's great, everything's wonderful, and then all of a sudden they start fighting with each other, and then they both come to you and they're like, you gotta choose one of us. Who are you with? Who's your friend now? And you don't choose because they're being stupid, and you want to be friends with both of them. And then they make up, and they're friends again, and in their makeup, they're like, I can't believe that asshole didn't pick. Fuck him. Let's not be friends with him anymore? That's ridiculous. That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Hello! Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the reinforcement. Getselius. I'm not sure how else I would pronounce that, so I'm going to go with that unless you tell me otherwise. Thank you very much for stopping on by. I appreciate it. Welcome in. We're just playing some Metaphor tonight. You were playing Castle of Alchemists. What is Castle of Alchemists? I have to look at this. Ooh, actually I've seen this. I have this wish list on... I have this wish listed on Steam. This looks really quite interesting. Actually, was looking at it the other day because I'm probably not anymore, but back in the day when tower defenses were like in their heyday, I was really into tower defenses, so I saw this and I was like, ooh, this looks cool. Very neat. Metaphor is not a metaphor you play. Metaphor is not a metaphor to play more RPGs. Well, you know, it's fun. It's very similar to Orcs Must Die. Pretty decent here. You're not a fan of how the boss fights are done. I saw that, right? Like, I saw that it looks like the tower defense side of things is very, you know, typical tower defense-y. But then you get, like, thrown into an arena with a boss, and it's like more... It looks more roguelite than a tower defense in that instance. I'm still interested, but yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. They called us Ujif inscrutable, unknowable, and their prejudice only escalated. It even led to some violence, and yet... The village tried to justify their predicament by saying there was nothing they could have done. They took no action to escape poverty and isolation beyond their bitter lamentations. That, more than anything else, disgusted me beyond words, so I abandoned the village and ventured out to become a knight of the cities. But Tadari remained to take a stand. While I simply ran away, he took a role of leadership, determined to bring honorable change to our village. Okay, you didn't just run away, you looked for a better life. You're honorable too, I think.
Listen.
Yeah, listen. Listen. I, who did nothing but run away. There's a world of difference between me and Tadari. And yet, as we've seen, the village is still a long way from the change he strove for. The villagers are rigid in their mindset. They hope to maintain the little control they have by excluding and blaming strangers. At least the youth didn't seem like that. The youth were fine.
Oh.
All the backbiting and even the theft of the urn, all born of this clinging to separation, this xenophobic nest. I pity them. A fair enough assessment. In some ways, they've entrapped themselves. But you know, when I returned there, a thought struck me. I suddenly knew. I would like to let my son sleep on that hill where the sweet wind blows, that they may run free where he cannot. And yet, perhaps the reason I am so attached to my village is because I am the same as them at heart. It was my indecisiveness that cost me my son, and my knighthood besides. This burial is no different. To think I waxed on about it being time to face his death. An excuse, nothing more. An excuse to run from yet another decision. I think you're being overly harsh to yourself, Miss May. it is all right to hesitate. It actually is all right to hesitate. Hesitating, people look at it as a weakness, but it's also consideration.
No.
But now my son is the one paying for my wretched hesitance. And see what has become of him. How can I call myself a father? Ooh, tough love or empathy? Yikes. I kind of feel like we hit Heismay with that, so you're giving up, right? Like, you keep talking about the issue being that you run away, you run away, you run away. So, are you gonna run away again, or are you going to do something?
No.
There you go. I refuse to let this end here.
Right.
If hesitation is in my nature, then so too do I hesitate to let go. Perhaps this is simply who I am. I have a confession to make. When the urn was stolen, somewhere in the back of my mind, I felt relief. Because I'd not have to see it anymore. I'd no longer be reminded of his death, his heartbreaking absence. I don't want to think of it. I don't want to face it. How could I, when every reminder shatters me? That's why I put off the burial longer and ever longer. But I must change. I would show my boy I am a father worth his love, not his shame.
Surely.
And so too would I prove this to you, you who placed your trust in me. Heismay's best. I love Heismay.
My
Kapapa! Thief
come
iteration.
back to
Significantly reduce the Magla cost of studying the thief lineage, and Heismay gains increased experience while in reserve. I assume that's offset, right? Like, I assume they're not gaining more experience than they would in the party. I assume when you're out of the party, you're getting less experience, and the battle aura is just compensating. I assume, but I don't know that.
I'm sorry.
It could be like a catch-up mechanic, like a, hey, you don't want to use this person because they're lower level, so they're out of the party, but they catch up faster, maybe? I will soon depart for the village to look for my son's remains. My apologies for all you've been made to endure. I'm coming with you.
Thank you.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Let's head to the village together at a later date. Well, I really hope Tadari's already found the damn urn by the time we get back.
Navigating the archipelago's currents once more, the Dragon Temple again comes into view. It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island amidst surges of sinister magla.
Huh? Okay.
All right.
Let's see if the blight potion works.
Let's give it a shot!
Now then.
All right. Do a save here. Save it in one.
What do you think?
So I suppose you just have to pour the potion of blight on the roots. Ready to give it a try?
Can
Ready.
you take this one, please?
Build-up is killing me. Bottoms up.
Hey.
After all the trouble we went through to get it, are we sure it's going to work on a tree of this size? Una is right. The only way to find out is to pour it.
Huh?
Knew we were gonna fight. Alentos! Oh, 'tis a monster in trees' guise. Its blight brew has stripped away the oaken mask to reveal the beast within.
Wait!
Too happy about it. Honestly, couldn't the Draught have stripped away the armor too?
Incoming!
Nothing for it. Let's chop this tree beast down. Okay. I'm glad I safety saved right before this, because we might not be prepared for this. Trivi Stalento.
I'll use what I
fire.
must. Then again, on me, we go together.
Get after it, love.
Blaze!
You hit their weakness.
I will fight with
Nice
pride.
moves, Heisme.
Peril!
Hold,
Okay,
lend
so
me
we
your
can Fiery Strike, or we can Bluster Blast. Let's go with Bluster Blast.
Please allow me.
Burn!
You hit their weakness.
I stand
That's your
ready.
opening, Captain.
Faker! Not now.
Allies, together.
Perhaps not this. Faker!
Let's continue
Weakening
to
the
target
enemy.
his
I'll give you
ability to
last
hit us.
dancer.
Infernal Vortex.
Lady, come on, follow me. Behold this power. Raging fire. You hit their weakness.
Let us clean up
Don't
this
let up
mess.
now, Juna.
Mage!
Let's try to steal.
Nothing personal. Sorry.
Why, hello
Oral
there.
Semaphore.
Let's stay calm.
Alright, cool.
Let's go.
I'm down.
Fire!
I don't know what that is. Gain 2. What? HP covering now in effect. Yikes. Attack rose dramatically. Well, I didn't like that.
For all
Okay.
that we strive for! Can you
Need to
withstand
reduce
this?
his accuracy.
This'll be over soon. Come on, help me out.
Infernal Vortex.
You hit their weakness.
Be nigh
Don't
face
let
me.
up now, Juna.
Now we strike.
Get him.
Hellfire!
You hit their weakness.
I will fight with pride.
Nice moves,
Let's set it up.
Heisme.
No, this Commander! Burn!
You hit their weakness.
Come!
That's your opening, Captain.
Weakening the enemy!
I'll give. Watch me. Raging fire.
Things are very tanky.
Ridiculous.
About to collapse. Someone heal him fast. Heisme's knocked
The
out.
shame.
Someone help him get back in the fight. She's badly hurt. Get her some healing.
Would you like to miss, sir?
Lend me your strength.
Would you like to miss, sir?
Maybe the... No. I'm all prepared. No, this won't work. Vitus power.
How do I want to do this? How do I want to mention?
Maybe not.
this? I want to get Heisme up.
I wonder.
But we want to take
Come
advantage
forth, Royal Soul.
of weakness
You hit
while
their
we
weakness.
can.
I stand
That's
ready!
your opening, Captain.
So we will this. Use a revival
the thing.
medicine instead of a.
I shall repay this
Are you
favor
okay?
tenfold.
Too early
You look like you're about
for
to
my
die. I call upon a royal soul. You hit their weakness.
You think yourself
Don't let up
equal
now,
to a
Juna.
Ujief's agility? I'll use what I must. Blaze!
You hit their weakness.
It's okay.
Nice
We can do
moves,
this.
Heisme.
Let's go.
We're gonna medi.
We can do this.
My thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Captain,
Observe
they've
the...
slowed
Let
you
justice
down.
prevail! Can
I'm
you
gonna reduce
withstand
this
this?
motherfucker's attack again. That regeneration is intense.
Juna's badly hurt. Get her some healing.
Motherfucker.
Juna, are you okay? This is just what I need.
I think not.
Masked dancer! You hit their weakness!
Be neither
Don't let
timid
up now,
nor
Juno.
arrogant.
How do I want to do
Mage!
this?
On me, we go together.
Give it all you've got!
Hellfire!
You hit their weakness!
I will fight with pride. We'll do this together.
I say.
Fall!
It's gonna reapply
Fire!
the accuracy of it.
You hit their weakness!
I stand
That's
ready.
your opening, Captain.
He's just reapplying his fucking. We're gonna go with
Weakening
reducing
the
his
enemy.
defense. He's just constantly reapplying his attacks.
Too
so
early for my exit.
Behold this power! Captain,
Let us
they've
clean
slowed
up
you
this
down.
mess. Allow me to use this.
Thank you.
Oh, recovery disappeared. Recovery now in effect. Please miss.
Juna's badly hurt! Get her some healing! Juna, are
Or
you
not.
okay? You look like you're about to drop.
I'm all prepared.
Please allow me.
Burn!
Yikes.
You hit their weakness!
I am no stranger
That's
to
your
Jake.
opening,
For
Captain.
all that we strive for!
Guys kicking our ass.
It's Masked Dancer! How did that miss? Come
You
on,
think
Juna,
yourself
focus.
equal to a Ujief's agility?
Excuse me?
Blaze!
Excuse me?
Not bad, if I say so myself. I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Ah! I didn't know I had it in me.
Yike! That was rough. Scared me, but we managed somehow. Honestly, all that trouble over an angry shrubbery. A shrubbery! But our way inside the temple is now clear. Let us push onward to find Yufa.
You're right.
Right. Had a rough start. Time to get back on track. I suppose.
Pushing forward.
Holy shit. We got our asses beat.
First,
Let's focus our efforts on rescuing the priestess. Her emancipation is paramount. She's likely to know the way to the altar as well. I've steeled myself for the challenges ahead. When you are ready, we can depart.
Hey,
Worried about the villagers. We'll just have to bring that priestess girl back to them safely. We all set and ready to start the show.
Let's hurry.
To rescue the priestess, I'm not comfortable with her sacrificing
Hey.
herself. Do this together. There's nowhere I'd rather be than by your side. I know I can
That
trust
being
you.
the case,
Formation is looking a bit crowded. Shall I take someone's place? Oh!
I see.
Oh, I don't like that the characters kind of like beg to get back into the party.
Keep your wits about you.
So this temple is the lair of the so-called dragon god, is it? Such a place demands that we proceed with the utmost caution. Completed my preparations. Alright. I guess let's do another save. Safety, safety, safety save. Hurt quite a bit.
we've got to hurry.
What do you think?
Let's go. Excite bike.
Here.
Okay.
Speaking of,
That's good.
Right there. Forward!
Your breathing
Charging in.
Be careful.
Time for some close combat.
They're weak against this.
There they are.
Not super happy with the attack patterns of the commander. Pet the cat!
That solves that.
There we go. The cat's getting cat. The cat's cat's getting pet. There you go, Maokai.
That's...
a bowler stone. Nice. He is seeping. Welcome to my chat.
I see the enemy.
Hey, good one.
Charging in. Forward!
That worked out. Keep it up.
There they are.
Essential chat 101.
Hit him where it
Are the
hurts.
cats sleeping? Wake them up.
That might be of use later.
Oh, he's up. Got him up.
Right there.
Hey, good one.
Nice.
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
Gold elemental? Interesting. Don't touch my stuff, Dotus. Don't you touch my stuff. What do we think a gold elemental would even be weak to? Don't like...
What now? I see the enemy.
Dad?
Time for some close combat. Charging in. Time for some close combat.
Quick! Stop staring at
Expect
us!
no
Calm, everyone. Wish we knew their affinities.
Oh,
I at least try to
There's
steal
way to
from
find
it.
out.
sorry.
Aquamarine.
Hello there,
I will
treasure.
fight with pride.
Oh, okay.
Commander!
Fiery strike.
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes! Can you withstand this?
I call upon a royal soul. You hit their weakness.
Be
are weak
neither
to win.
timid
Now,
nor
Judas.
arrogant. No,
Okay, well,
I'll use
have
what I
nothing
must.
to do for that.
There's a better way. Hidden arm.
What about
Sleet.
ice? Yeah.
There they go.
And they're gone. At least we stole
Remain
the
steadfast. Some
There they
foes
are.
still draw breath.
I'm right here.
You're weak against this.
Come and get
Won't let
me.
you.
Right there.
That worked out. Keep it
At
up.
least we stole the aquamarine pretty easily. What is
now?
what is the passive for Commander? Makes enemies more likely to be stunned by support attacks in overworld combat. That's interesting, I suppose.
There they are.
You're weak against this. Do it again.
Well, so far I would say that
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
it feels this first area is pretty worthwhile with us being able to kill 3 of the chimeras. I want to make sure I don't miss any like holes. Any places to grow?
I see the enemy.
They're weak
Charging in.
against this.
All right.
Do it again.
How's that? Right there.
That worked like a charm.
I see
Keep
the enemy.
pressure on. Well, I hope I've seen the last of them.
Decently quick respawn timer. Okie dokie. Oh no, man. More than a little concerned after how tough that tree was, but now I'm less concerned after how not tough everything else is.
No way!
Can't believe the size of this place. It's like a proper labyrinth. I wonder how deep it goes. Perhaps we could tell were it not for this strange mist. The path ahead is shrouded.
I must.
Must go before the dragon god.
What can I do?
I'm the priestess. I must offer myself in sacrifice.
What's up?
Wrong, are you alright? I heard a voice inside my head. Apparently it belonged to the priestess. Priestess's voice, you say? I certainly couldn't hear.
Okay, so...
Well, if you heard her voice, that means she's alive. Come on, let's find her.
Let's
Okay.
go.
This.
Check this out.
There's something written on this stone monument. It says, those who are lost does the mist bedevil, but upon the proper path no mist will there be to thwart thee. So that means the mist will be thicker if we're on the wrong path.
I see.
Interesting. And if visibility worsens, it implies we're off track.
If so,
This.
Something's been etched here. Let's see, it says, thine eyes report doth not tell all. Only those with the conviction to alter their perspective may find the way through the dark. Perspective, is it? We have to change how we view things here. So we need to look at things beyond what's in front of us. Or at least that's what I assume that's trying to say. Okay.
Check this out.
Okay. Look up above us. See. Okay. Best viewers on Stream Boo. Bye. Alright, let's pop down here. Ooh.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here. That should come in handy.
There they are.
No choice but to cut through them.
I see the enemy. Forward!
I can feel the power coursing through me.
Okay.
Right there. Let's push through!
That was well done.
Quick, too.
What?
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't play around. It's like
Everyone all right?
No, you have to stay on the path. Okay. Try this path. Oh, I want that stuff. Pourquoi? Okay, so once we're up here, we're okay.
There they are.
We are spotted.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Whoa.
Yeah!
Tranquil Trilby. Prevents rage. And magic 4. Okay. Mural. The old world is described here in archaic writing.
This is...
Old world, is it? I suppose this is some kind of ancient city. I'm looking for like telltale signs of this is us. Basically, I'm looking for the signs of like this is a modern city. If those are buildings, they're preposterously tall. Never in all my days have I seen a town such as this. Hard to believe it's a depiction of the past, isn't it? Almost feels futuristic.
Hey!
So if that's a city, what's surrounding it? It looks like monsters.
No.
Not monsters, no. The more I look, the more it appears as though they're being worshipped. A world where there is not but one god. Now that is indeed a very different understanding of history from that of sanctism. I don't think we're going to guess our way to the right answers here. Let's press on.
Oh, yeah?
I see the enemy.
I think they see us.
Victory is ours, and safety hard won.
One point.
What is this?
Looks like something's carved into the stone monument. These tenets of the pagan faith. It says, "Be not perplexed by illusion, accept fear and open thine eyes. Do so, and the truth shall be within your grasp." A warning then, but to caution us against the perplexity of illusions. Does this mean there's some way to see through the maze's contrivances?
That means...
Maybe it's telling us we need to sense the magla. Perhaps my sight can do the trick here.
Hey! Hey, maybe there's something to do here. There's something we can use nearby. Gotta be something we can do here. Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
Right there. All right.
Very impressive.
There they are. Let's push through.
I knew I could count on you.
All right.
Oh, that's not half bad.
There's something we can use nearby. Everything's pretty standard.
Right there.
You've been spotted. On your guard.
There they are. I'm right here.
Sit back and watch.
I see the enemy.
Exemplary.
That's stunned.
Gotta be something we can do here.
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here. There's something we can use nearby.
Okay.
Gotta be something we can do here. Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
The world after ruin, described here in archaic writing.
Indeed.
Based on the title, can we surmise it depicts those who perished in a city torn asunder by flame? Would imply a world brought to the brink of destruction by a great war. What's on the bottom there? Looks like people gradually changing? Looks like some people becoming people and other people becoming monsters. So the people becoming the tribes and the humans?
Look!
Is that a monster of some kind on the left? What is going on there? Strange physiognomy. Almost looks like a human, but the figure on the right looks like a regular person.
Oh.
No idea what any of this means. Don't think any amount of concentration on our part is going to clear it up. Okay.
Sounds crazy, but something's around here.
Come on!
I can feel my power growing.
There they are.
That was brilliant.
Right there. Let's push through!
All right, we did it!
Right way to go. Oh, are both directions the right way to go?
Everyone all right?
Yeah, it looks like it. Let's go this way, since that way goes down.
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
I see the enemy.
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
Sounds crazy, but something's around here.
Oh, that's lovely.
Fucking map. Holy shit, man. Map is intense. The War of Ruin.
Doesn't it seem like?
This depicts the Annex War. It seems far too grand a scale. If it were, it wouldn't be called the War of Ruin. Likely depicting the war that led to the destruction of the old world. And people aren't the only combatants here. There are dragons and looks like monsters in the fray too. They could even be ancient gods. You ask me, it looks more like they got roped into a war the people started.
What the?
You're telling me people manipulated dragons, this many bloody dragons, as tools of war? To hazard a guess, I'd say the magic which allows us to control archetypes fashioned after heroes of old is fairly similar.
Hey.
Gods and dragons really started fighting. No wonder they called it a war of ruin. It really happened?
However,
there they are.
victory is ours, and safety hard won.
What an incredible find!
Whoa! Now that's what I call
Fire
treasure.
Bloom Sigil. Holy shit. Now that's
what now?
Something we're gonna put on immediately. The floral semaphore that we have is better. Well, might not actually be better, right? Like, this increases fire attack strength, so we do that the majority of the time. But this increases damage against insectoid type monsters. Maybe a big deal. Let's see.
What now?
12, 9, 15, 18, 7. Okay.
Nice! I bet
Plus
we'll find
water
a use for
times
that.
I see the enemy.
That was the last of them.
Gotta be something we can do here.
Right there.
That was brilliant.
Come on!
Great job, love.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Mortals are all but lone shards of Mother Earth. Look to the stars. Follow the dragon god's guidance. There's certain poetry to it, isn't there? Sounds like it's meant to encourage living in harmony with nature.
However,
but to invite us to look to the stars, surely we cannot do that from within the temple.
No.
No, but we can look up. You remember this place? So far, pretty interesting.
I see the enemy.
I'm sure if I had not
We'll
immediately
be safe for a
noticed
while.
the lines in the ceiling, I probably would be having a significantly less
Gotta be
good time
something
here.
we can do here.
But I did. But I did. I'm a little bothered though because
Alright.
I never got that. Did we?
There's something we can use nearby.
Didn't. That bothers me. That bothers me quite a bit. Why can I walk up this one?
Gotta be something we can do here.
All right, game. Why you tricksing me?
There they are.
On your guard! Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
This is amazing.
A dream come true!
Paladin's Mace. Nice. Okay. Or can I just walk down? I mean, I guess it's gonna just put me back at the front, but I'd rather not piss it off for no reason. This
Hey,
one?
maybe there's something to do here.
Ooh, not this one. This one.
All right, impressive as ever.
Right there.
I don't see any more. I think we're safe.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
One of these is fake. Thing.
That solves that.
Okay. We found out that
There's something we can use nearby.
I see the enemy.
Nice! You're gaining strength.
found out that that was fake over there just by testing. So
There they are.
we would just try testing some of these other ones.
Sounds crazy, but something's around here.
Huh. There. Huh.
Right there.
On your guard.
Is that the end then?
Why?
We've cleared
Why
the
was he
way.
faster that time? Like WTF, mate.
Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
Fire?
Sounds crazy, but something's around here.
How am I liking Juna? I love Juna as a character so far. As a combatant, I don't know that I have enough information. And her massive 5-head. Have you been around for this? That's how much I love Juna and her massive 5-head. we have a massive Juna 5-head emote. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, did we not go over here?
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Oh, shit.
That should come in handy.
Well, I fucked up anyways. Ah! Haters!
They've noticed us.
There they are. Charging in.
Don't see any more. I think we're safe.
Absolutely cheaters! Yeah, her class is super interesting. I started
Everyone all right?
collecting those white masks beforehand, and I was like, what the fuck is up with this shit? And then we got her, and I was like, ew, okay, that's cool.
Let's push through.
Great
So
job.
I'm really interested in seeing if we can like make more of her. This down on the bottom. Curiouser and Curiouser.
Come on.
Very impressive.
Let's push through. All right. How's that?
I hope we've seen the
Let's
last
push
of them.
through. All right. How's that?
Exemplary.
That's good experience.
Look.
Wonder if someone
But-
fell. This breakage is an unusual one. Perhaps we could conclude a battle occurred here.
Does this mean?
Right there.
No. Looks like they found us. That's all of them. Yes?
There they are. Let's push
You
through,
can
cat.
do it.
Right there. Time for some close
A nice find. Add it to the collection.
Add it to the collection indeed.
Yeah.
How did you get a polar stone all the way in here, lady? You like that the masks are all named after the major arcana? Yeah, I thought that was very cool. I felt like an obvious, like, fun nod to Persona in general, you know? So I really like that. Yeah, absolutely. I also just like that it's... So she's a jack of all trades, but you're kind of, like, freely customizing her. But it's kind of like you have to put in a little bit of work, right? So it's not just, like, freely handed to her. Whereas, like, you know, the Joker aspect in a lot of Personas is just kind of like, hey, here you go, you know? So it's kind of neat. It's got a similar vibe there, which I do enjoy. I guess... Never really got that. Can I? Not here.
There's something we can use nearby.
I go up here? Not here. It feels weird that we were able to uncover basically all of the other sections, but not that one section. But not enough, I think, for me to go crazy about. Hey, Tur!
What?
I
There's
really hope
someone here.
she's a character.
It's you. I believe we met at the spring?
And I'm pretty sure she's... I assume she's actually a playable character. Because I feel like we're missing two playable characters. And I've seen her in the promotional material. So I'm like, it's gotta be her. Right? It's gotta be her. And we gotta collect more tribes, right? Like,
My name is Euphrasia.
we're missing a
I am priestess
Mastari.
of the Dragon God, but you may call me Eupha, if it pleases you.
To see you now, you seem largely unscathed. You have hidden yourself well, priestess. This place is devoid of monsters. Almost uncannily so.
I sought the room least affected by Magla. We of the Mustari are blessed with a third eye that can see magic's flow. But more importantly, why are you here?
Adeni asked us to help you. We're here in the stead of the island soldiers.
So my brother is safe. Thank goodness. Then I trust your word. Please, help me complete the ritual for the island.
Wait, girl. We want no part of this sacrifice.
That's not what
we're
help
here
we're
to
here to
take you
provide.
back.
Yeah. Miscommunication. We're here for you to not do that.
'Twas your brother's own behest. If you doubt us, then you may seek your answers from him.
My brother would have you stop me. But why?
This is so crazy to think he doesn't want his sister to die.
But what happens if I return? The island's Magla royals. Our people are tormented by horrors from the sea. Even our herds are being driven to madness. The chaos must be quelled. And if I stand as sacrifice, no one else will need to.
A fire burns in you, girl. It's a valor any knight would be proud to wield. And I should know. But if you're to risk your life, shouldn't it be for something certain?
Is all this really happening because of that dragon god?
What? But the perils that grip the island, they are born of the same magic that floods this temple.
We've seen the same phenomenon across the nations. This affliction isn't isolated to your islands.
Even so, surely...
How about this then?
Damn. You're just
We'll
making
get
her
you
doubt
safely to the
doubt
altar.
her existence.
Let's see what we can figure out there. You know where it is, don't you?
Well, yes.
Let's see what's really going on back there for ourselves. We've got business with this lance of yours too.
She's right. No point in stopping here. Is that okay, Captain?
And
We'll protect you.
Yes. When we leave this island, we will do so together.
What do you want with Dracotios? No. Whatever your answer, it hardly matters for the sacrifice. I will trust all of you as envoys of my brother. Besides, my third eye sees the flow of Magla keenly. There is something unusual about the Magla in your wake. It brings to mind descriptions of the heroes of old.
She gonna be a character. Yeah, that answer.
We must not
Dragons,
disgrace their
though.
legacy. Let us proceed with all due
That's
care.
a good one. That's solid. It's dragons, though.
Then...
All right, sweet. Okay.
Indeed.
Anything interesting around this room other than our kitty cat friend? Got some food? All altar.
Hey!
Is that an offering? Yeah, look at her. She looks so cool in her helmet. I love that.
Indeed.
The offering my brother gave me upon coming to the temple. Thanks to his generosity, I have not yet starved. This canopy chamber is a room in which priestesses on their way to the altar may rest. It is fortunate the stagnation of Magla was minimal inside.
Whoa.
Like Adeni said, she seems to know the temple well. I'm just glad she's okay. Record my journey. Yes, please. We haven't hit our threshold, have we?
Yep.
We need 15 on Commander. No, we are not there yet. And some of the later, like, gaining experience on some of the later things it's rough. It's slow. Like, it's slow as shit.
go!
Those moths? Moths.
There they are. I see the enemy.
That worked like a charm! Keep the pressure on!
Oh.
Right there. Time for some close combat. Forward!
Quick! We strike fire!
We're probably not gonna kill this guy, but we still like to steal
Nothing
from them.
personal.
The battlefield is mine to conduct.
That being said, maybe we can kill it if we...
The next one's yours.
Is everyone all... Oh, power of heroes! Can you withstand this?
Hi, come on! Help me out! This is just what I need!
Cyclone?
Howling wind! You hit their weakness!
You think yourself equal? A wise choice.
The battle, I'm counting on you.
For all that we strive for!
Maybe?
I call upon a royal soul! You hit their weakness!
Be neither
Don't let
timid
him down,
nor
Julius.
Do
arrogant.
we have any wind options? 200 wind? Storm caller flip?
I was saving this.
You hit their weakness!
I will fight with
Nice
pride.
moves, Heismay!
Gotta rethink.
Commander!
Everyone, to the front!
Quite a move.
I am no straight faker! Weakening the enemy!
I'll give you... Watch me! Gale!
I
You
adore
think yourself
Commander.
equal to a huge
I
power
absolutely
of
adore
kings.
Commander.
I leave it to you.
The battle, let's go!
I don't know if I can actually finish him now.
You better be sure. By this power! Burn!
Let's try. Hey, we did! Fuck yeah. I think that was
Looks like
the
that's
line
all
you
of
had
us.
Stroll go down
Great
first
job,
when you
everybody.
reclassed him? Hell yeah. Damn.
I think we all knew how that would
Pretty
go.
nice.
To ever greater heights.
That was worth it just for the fucking A experience,
Right.
honestly.
I could get used to this.
Nice.
Our foes are not vanquished. Be on your guard.
Nice find.
I see the enemy.
Looks like it could be useful.
Impressive. Your trading has paid off.
I can't believe...
Those are the soldiers who escorted me. How can this be? Fault lies with me, and my atonement shall be realized when I become a sacrifice to the dragon god.
Hey,
What is this dragon god anyway? Any ideas what could have started this little temper tantrum? Of that I am uncertain, but ever since the founding of the village, when our protector deity frenzies, it is appeased by the sacrifice of the priestess. Our origin.
this?
What's this one of? That is the Mastari peoples. Close there. The people in the painting have 3 eyes.
Very well.
This painting depicts the birth of the village. The center, there is our first chief. Our village, passed down and protected for generations. Now I too must sacrifice myself to save it.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
I don't like those birds just hanging out. Not a huge fan there.
Right there. Let's push through! Alright, how's that?
Good job!
Good.
Oh, that's not half bad.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through! That worked like a charm! Keep the pressure on!
This whole dungeon was like neuron activation for me trying to decide the whole time I've just been like, oh, does it mean this? Is this going on? Right? So what I've gotten so far is this is actually the future from us, or a, equivalent of us, and his book is the past. And I don't know about the whole gods and dragons thing, but it feels as though the people that were alive during that kind of split into two sections, maybe focusing on different, beliefs, the different gods or whatever, and some of them became the new tribes, the peoples, right? And others evolved into humans. Anyways, that's what I'm getting so far. So we've got the priestess, the lance, and the flock. Feels like we're getting closer and closer to the truth of this island.
Indeed.
The people of the village discovered these ruins and met the dragon god. Later, those entrusted with sacred ceremonial duty became the priestesses. The dragon god is our protector deity, but also an impetuous god of conflict. Sometimes its all-consuming rage is directed at the island. In those chaotic times, the priestess makes herself a sacrifice. Legends foretell that in offering her life to beg for mercy, the dragon god spirit is...
Hey.
Yuva, are you not afraid to die? It's almost like you want this to happen. I cannot claim to be absent of fear, but I possess the ability to save the people of the village that I hold dear. So more than anything else, I feel both joy and
Let
pride.
us continue forth.
Yikes.
Say.
Yikes.
There they are. All right.
You hit
How's
him
that?
right in the weak spot. Good job.
Right there.
All right. We hit him where it hurts.
In the bird dick. Hitting them where it hurts.
It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard. Hey!
A long way down. What's up ahead? Is the altar back there?
I mean to say...
You'll know once you see it. Please, go on inside.
Got it.
Okay. Sketchy, I'm scared.
What?
Oh, this is just a city basement. This is gonna be this is just our ruins. What is this place? I don't think we've seen anything like this before.
Huh?
Okay, I wasn't expecting a sky. I was not expecting a sky. Those are our buildings, but I was not expecting a sky. Uh-oh. Look at that, the sky. So strange to see being so far underground. What the hell's going on?
Surely.
I shared your surprise when I first saw this place. Your shock is only natural. This is Draken Grace Shinjuku, the remnants of an ancient civilization. My people refer to it as the Lost City.
What?
No language I know. It's Shinjuku. it's just actually Shinjuku. No. No, it's just actually Shinjuku. This is totally legit. Safe to say it's really, really old? Yes, our ancestors discovered it alongside the lance and enshrined it all in the temple.
Please, have a look.
Look at your feet. Traces of priestesses past, imprinted in the soil. An earthy record of our pilgrimages here. I was like, damn you, Atlas, you can't keep getting away with this! Pretty much every time. Oh. If we follow them, we shall reach the altar at the Lost City's lowermost level. Follow the path.
Let's go!
Draken Grace Shinjuku. What the fuck?
Everything's pretty standard. Enemies up ahead.
There they are. All right.
I hit him where it hurts. Power can be so intoxicating.
Alright. Calm down, Juna. It's like a mall or like a shopping center or like an apartment complex. Holy fuck.
I think there's treasure nearby. Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure.
Oh, that's lovely.
Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, those guys. That one guy fucking slapped us. So, is there anything I can do to improve our chances here?
What now?
I mean, Commander actually feels like it works just fine because of the luster. I mean, the biggest thing is Heismei's still mage rather than being fucking wizard. We could boost him, and then he starts with Batra. Because right now, he's synthesizing into Batra. Which is not great. But if he's a wizard, then he can synthesize into Boatana. Which would probably be pretty good. Okay, he's pretty close. Let's just run around the other side and see if we can, get the experience we need elsewhere. Also get to save then. I love this game.
Place.
Magla is less dense here. I believe we should be able to rest safely. This is a Magla Hollow. Well then, let's take a breather. I'm knackered. I love Juna. Make a record. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. God damn. Talk to allies.
In other words,
That view was incredible, but it certainly caught me off guard. Never heard of a spell that could create a sky underground. It is an ancient magic. Its line of succession has frayed, so there are none left who can wield it.
And then...
I'm a little concerned about all these crystals around here too. Perhaps they're not quite as ominous as Melancholia crystals, but they are Magla, no? Yeah, fucking Heismei, get off the ceiling! What are you doing? Yes, at least they appear to be from their coloring. Is it the presence of the dragon god which causes them to propagate in such a manner?
No.
No, those crystals have always been here. They were already present when these ruins were discovered.
Then...
So these ruins have been melancholized for a long, long time then? Melancholia of these ruins familiar. I can't say for certain, but I'm reminded of another place I know.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised if the dragon god's presence is making it far worse. We should press on carefully.
Let's go.
Heismei just does a little flip off the ceiling. So those... How much archetype experience are we getting?
There they are.
You hit him right in the weak spot. Good job.
Not much. Not much is the answer to that question.
All right.
Why don't we just give it a go?
No
Right
choice
there.
but to cut through them.
Time for some close combat. Forward!
But he has a big
We'll hold our
attack
ground.
range. Not the same one.
Mage! I'll take this. What a blunder.
So
I will
much for
fight
that.
with pride. Let's set it up.
Look here!
Buster Blast.
Fire!
You hit their weakness!
I stand
That's your
ready.
opening, Captain.
Let justice prevail.
Defense.
Weakening the enemy.
This'll be over, Smash Dancer!
Vortex.
You hit their weakness!
Mage!
Don't let up now, Juno.
Nothing personal. Teamwork.
So
Let's
much
come
for that.
forth, Royal Soul. We can do this.
Fill ourselves up.
Quite a boon.
Thanks.
Twas needed.
This one doesn't seem as strong as the entry one. It's not healing that much.
Ow!
With blade in hand.
Smash Dancer!
You hit their weakness!
You think yourself
Don't let up now,
mage?
Juno.
Let me steal.
What a blunder.
So much for
I'm all
that.
prepared.
On your guard!
Burn!
You hit their weakness!
I am oh
That's your
power
opening,
of
Captain.
heroes.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Not nearly as strong.
That was the last of them.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
All right. How's that?
Impressive as ever.
There's an end to that.
Hey, we got Commander 15. Nice.
This is amazing.
Look at the quality.
Alabaster mail can be purified. Okay. Sweet. Let's head back to the room real quick. Let's visit Academia, turn that quest in. And we'll get a head start understanding of what we need for the next one. We'll make a record after the fact. Go to Academia. More! My friend.
Do make yourself at home.
Seeker's research.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, we have to bring the general to 15, not the commander. Oh shit. Well then we got a whole hell of a ways to go. Cause
What now?
we're still on commander. Yeah. Okay. Well. Continue on.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Continue onwards. And save.
Let's go.
That guy's not worth fighting again. At the entrance then.
No.
Not quite. That leads to an ancient lift powered by Magla. There are 4 lifts in the Lost City. In order to reach the altar, we must make careful use of them.
Let us go.
Please continue along the traces on the floor as you have been. The lift to the altar is ahead.
Is this right?
But... But I want to go in all the lifts. Okay, more of those guys.
I see the enemy.
I get the feeling we could move something if we tried.
Right there.
My archetype's abilities feel strong.
Forward!
We got this. Hey!
Time for some close combat. I'm right here.
Very impressive.
We just getting that level. Wow. Getting that level on Stroll pushed us over the threshold of being able to kill those guys out of battle.
Just take it.
That's
You can always
pretty
toss it later.
nice. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice.
There they are.
They found us!
Forward! Charging in! Forward! Charging in!
That was neatly
They're
done.
still fucking scary though.
That should come in handy.
Talisman of the Raptor. Yo.
Right there.
I can feel greater power within.
Heisme has mastered mage. Fucking
What now?
fantastic. Wonderful. Okay, so we can obviously jump over to wizard. We have mastered thief. We can move into assassin now. So assassin was something I was interested in trying to jump into. Extreme dark damage to one enemy. High chance of one hit killing target. Extreme slash damage. Increased evasion by 5% sounds really good. Ah, fuck. Got all these things that I would like. We're gonna jump into Assassin. Lurking Nightblade was something you were still using until the end of the game, if you recall. Lurking Nightblade? Really? Oh, medium physical damage to one enemy and decreases their hit and evasion for 3 turns? Yeah. Everything that also does a status effect is like, mwah. Mwah. Love it. Absolutely love it.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Alright, this is the first time we've seen Assassin. Assassin. Cool. Basically became your default attack for Heisme for a long time. I can see it.
Steady effort is key.
Steady effort is key. Yeah, sure. Why do you have the Tranquil Trilby on? That's kind of interesting. Take a look at that. That's fine. I don't know that that is what I would pick for you. That's 21 boost in, but gives more agility and also gives increased evasion against pierce. Oh, wearing it. He's wearing it. Fuck. Oh. I mean, if we're gonna downgrade, it's not gonna be for like that. And that's too far down, I think. Yeah. Spider Lily Katana. Not really. That's the best one. Increases dark attack strength, so there's that. Okay, okay.
Just as I thought.
shall
Wait
be
a
your
second.
opponent.
Isn't that the demon?
Motherfucker.
I'll use what I must.
God damn you, game. I don't have whatchamacallit up, do I?
I'll take this. Sorry.
Why,
Raised water.
hello there, treasure.
Okay, let's go.
Nice. No, we do
Yeah,
not
hold on.
have... We don't have
Let's set it up.
whatchamacallit.
Maybe there's a commander. Everyone, to the front.
This game sucks.
I am no stranger to Jay Baker. Join with me. Not this. Come. Can you withstand
Maybe
this?
we can just nerf it into the ground.
I've got just the. Let's do this together. I think
I call upon a royal soul.
this might be too much.
I might actually... Do I have Torpor?
Be a
I
waste
might
to let
just
this
try to
sit.
Torpor it.
Wait, what was I doing? Wait, what was I doing?
Heismay got hit with memory loss. He can't remember how to use his skills.
Yike. Does it forget? Yeah, it's forget.
I was saving
Yeah.
this.
Yikes.
The captain's lost his memory.
What
He
just
can't
happened?
use any skills.
Take it.
The big yikes.
Is everyone all right? With blade in hand.
I'll give you the performance of a masked dancer. Let's please.
Probably
after
actually
you.
Be
just
neither
pass.
timid. Face me. There's a better way. Rancor.
I resisted, but... Ugh. Ugh.
Is that all?
Ugh. It hurts.
By this power, with healing
It hurts
power.
us, precious. It hurts us so much.
My thanks.
Thank you.
I'm obliged. I am no stranger to
Not
japes.
having
Mark me
gold
closely.
to
Oh,
deal
power
with
of
this
heroes.
is atrocious.
Weakening the enemy.
I've got just the dance. Behold this power.
A bit. Come on. Follow me.
High chance of one-hit killing all enemies. Can I one-hit kill this?
I
Cross
think
my
we'll put
fingers.
some effort in this.
No. Or maybe I can, but that did not do the job.
What?
Oh, this is atrocious. Oh, this is just so bad.
Is everyone okay? Gotta heal up. You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
I'll use what I must. Some darker arts.
Come forth, royal soul.
We have to medi.
Quite a boon.
Thanks.
Twas needed. I step for all that we strive for.
Need to keep his attack down.
This'll be over soon enough.
I call upon a royal soul.
Can we try to burn him?
God! Nice one, Captain.
Juna, are you
The
sleeping?
miss.
Wake up, lady!
Assassin! Mustn't set face me!
Yeah, we will lurking him just to get his.
The
hidden
battlefield is
evasion down.
mine to conduct. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
Definitely heal up
My
again.
thanks.
I'm obliged. Observe the enemy. Baker!
Hit him with the defense
Can you
reduction.
withstand this?
finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisman! Dodge! Nice one, Captain!
Nice, okay.
Now accept your fate. Now we strike.
Maybe?
Get after it, love!
This is it!
I will fight with pride.
Wasn't bad. I don't want
counting
that.
I fake up.
Yeah, I don't want that attack to come back.
Weakening the enemy.
I'll mask
That's Cyclo.
Too
I mean, it does fine, but
Bird. Like poetry in motion.
You need training.
thank goodness.
Oh,
Hit
power
him with
of
the lurking knife
kings.
blade. Keep that subject on.
Let's stay calm. I won't hold back.
Hit him with a. Oh, why? I
No,
have
we'll do this together. Not this. Commander!
Sure. Marco.
Here.
Quite a boon.
Thank you. Let's meet. Is everyone all fake up? Can you withstand this?
Behold this power! Raging fire!
Or versus vortex.
We sure don't give up easy. Well done,
Oh!
Jenna.
Why did I not swap over to having gold? It was a treasure chest. I let my guard down.
Face me, Rancor. Apologies. Would you finish it?
Burn!
Yike!
And the curtain falls.
Fucking rough, man. Fucking rough.
What an incredible find.
Look at the
Lightning
quality.
Glaive. Wow. 336 attack. Normal attacks become electric affinity. A lance blessed by the god of thunder. That's pretty cool. That is pretty damn cool.
Ah.
I see the enemy.
I can feel the power coursing through me.
Right there. Come on!
That was well done.
Just a sec.
I see the enemy. Let's push
You
through!
hit him right in the weak spot. Good job.
Take every little bit of experience we can get.
Stop.
Everyone on your guard. Something's here.
What?
What is that? An ear monster? For the new human?
But how could...
A human? What are such monsters doing in the Lost City?
Seems likely.
Totally normal human. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Those are 2 ears with people standing on the lobes. One with like a mace or a wizard staff, and the other with, I don't know, I can't see. But there is an arrow piercing the 2 ears that is holding them together, and in between them, they are wielding a massive chef's knife? What the fuck? I have concerns for the people, for the designers of this game. I have concerns. I genuine concerns. Surely it's due to an increase in melancholisation. I hate that word. Perhaps this human was drawn here by the Dragon God as well. Or they're meant to keep intruders out. They're doing the Dragon God's grunt work.
That can't be.
What? But why? Why would the Dragon God reject me? I'm the rightful sacrifice. Never mind that now. Doesn't it seem like this thing's acting weird? Almost like it's waiting for us to make a move?
Wait.
Everyone halt. Is it only on that red path? But my eyes do not deceive me. It's moving as we
Then...
predict its movement, then we can slip past it. A fight isn't necessary. Let's be extra cautious.
I see you.
Keep your wits about you.
A nice find. Add it to the collection.
But I kind of want to fight it. I mean, I kind of don't want to fight it because I'm really low on mana right now, but I also kind of want to fight it. Let's see if we can get past it first, and then maybe we come back.
That's...
Golden Strand.
Yes.
There they are. Forward! Time for some close. All right. How's that?
That worked out. Keep it up.
Charging in.
Incredible.
Time for some close.
Power
Come on.
stronger still.
I see the enemy.
Oh, right. We hit it where it hurts.
Good. Cheeky reference to FOEs in Etrian Odyssey and Persona Q. Yeah, I can see that, I suppose. I had to think about it for a minute, but yeah, you're right.
Right there.
Let's
push through.
Keep it up. They saw us. On your toes, everyone.
I see the enemy.
You hit him right in the weak spot. Good job.
Looks like part of a keyboard may have fallen off here, but they're made of a material I don't recognize. Perhaps an ancestor of the instrument?
This
thing's burnt to a crisp, but it is a keyboard, isn't it? Looks a bit different to the ones you see in church. So they had similar instruments in ancient times then. How funny. Well, music was the first magic this world ever knew, darling. I can only imagine how much the old world loved it. We do love our music. We do love our music. Let's head this way.
There they are. Charging in.
I knew you could do it.
All right.
You hit him right in the weak spot.
Right
Good
there.
job. Oh, right. We hit him where it hurts.
Works fine.
What now?
Fool me once. Shame on me. Where's my fucking gold toss? Just in case. I suppose I should probably use some on items. Surely, surely it's fine. Surely it's fine. It's probably fine. Totally probably fine.
This is amazing.
It was
Can't believe
fine.
it.
Serene Fist, agility +3, and can be purified. Hot damn. Not risking it. I do want to fight one of those ear guys, but I want to fight one of them after I find like a good save spot.
Oh.
Strange, it's not moving. The Magla sustaining it must have faded. It is an old device after all. If we activate the magic's source, the lift should move normally.
So be it.
Where might that source be, do you know?
If so...
To get to the mechanism, we'll have to take a shortcut with the neighboring lift. That one works, I believe. Let us go.
Then...
Okay.
I see the enemy.
Come on! That worked out!
Time for some
That
close
is
combat.
not a fire one.
There's
Forward!
probably something movable.
Charging in. Forward!
Hey, good one.
Okay, we can still kill it though. It's not a fire one, but it is the
Not bad.
same
I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
strength as a fire one.
Right there. Charging in.
Exemplary.
I see the enemy.
I won't let you. I can feel greater power within.
Right there. All right.
My
How's that?
archetype's abilities feel stronger.
Great find. Keep it.
Incense, hell yeah.
I see the enemy. Let's push through. Come on.
Do it again.
Let's push through.
That worked out! Keep it up!
Time for some close combat.
They're weak against this. Do it again.
Really? Really, y'all? Really? I mean, okay. You. Wait.
I don't think we can avoid
There
a
they
fight
are.
here.
Charging in. Right there.
I bet we could move something
Time
near
for some
here.
close combat. How's that?
Let us settle
Okay.
this.
Let's give this all we've got.
Benepetia.
I'll use what I must. There's a witness our strength. This doesn't now accept your fate. Not going to your name, eh?
I will fight with pride.
Rare items.
We'll do this together.
Let's go with Megiddo.
Tis yours.
The magic seeds. A tough one.
Is everyone all right?
Okay.
Join with me. No, with blade in hand. Can you withstand this?
Don't underestimate me. Behold this power! Raging fire!
Maybe fire.
Stubborn, hey?
You
Maybe
think
this
yourself
fire.
equal? I'll use what I must.
Maybe
Rancor.
dark.
We cannot relax yet.
I think took one down.
Not weak to dark, but did die. Okay.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Commander! I'm all prepared.
I mean, Megiddo didn't kill them, but it did still do a lot of damage to them.
This is it! Just one left.
Observe the
going,
enemy.
Captain.
I must hit.
Okay, we still don't know what they're fucking weak to, but
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
acceptable.
Not bad.
Nice.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to explore a new floor. Expecting.
I bet we could move
There they
something
are.
near here.
Charging in. I'm right here.
All right, put the...
You've no time for prayers.
Get ready.
You don't look real angry there.
I'll use what I must.
Try to steal
Nothing
from one.
personal. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello
Forget me
there.
not.
It's okay.
Okay.
We can do this.
We could
By this
Megiddo, but I'm going to formation of bigger.
Everyone,
I
to the
think,
front!
instead.
Quite a move.
I stand. Come!
Allies, together!
Not this. I'll stay my
I
way.
think
Alright,
I
come
want
on,
to
help me
try Dance Macabre.
Tis yours.
Better work. Ah! Three more.
You prove yourself a true
We got
songstress.
one.
Three enemies left. We can do this.
Witness our secret technique. This doesn't feel right. Assassin! I'll take this. Sorry.
Why, hello there.
Let's stay
treasure.
calm. Commander! Is there any... Let's set it up!
Strike true!
The magic seethes! Still up?
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes!
Oh, fucking mana.
I must
Hogan,
missed.
pull yourself
Fuck,
together.
missed.
Oh,
Yikes.
brace yourselves.
That's
Sorry.
more dangerous that we're basically out of mana.
No one here fights
That's
alone.
the most dangerous.
I think not.
This is just what I need. Howling
so
wind.
with these,
Sorry, my mistake.
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility? I got what?
Missed?
okay, so they're
okay.
just
We can do this.
extremely evasive,
Let's go.
is what you're telling me. That's bad. Oh,
We're
well,
not
we
out
need
of
the
this
medi,
yet.
so we don't die.
Much thanks.
Thanks.
I'm obliged.
I was hoping that that miss from the Hulkenberg was just a regular miss, but doesn't look like it.
Knocked out.
This
We gotta
might
be
be
hurt.
death.
Hulkenberg's badly
not
wounded.
yet.
Someone heal her. People knocked out here.
Where
We
it
gotta get back
It's
on track. Or this'll get ugly.
looking like death. Let's retry from the
The
beginning.
curtain.
Okay. So Megiddo.
I'll use what I must. Oh, power of kings!
I do still want to
Nothing
steal
personal.
one of those forget-me-nots.
Teamwork.
But
The battlefield is... I'm all prepared.
great.
Go!
The magic seethes!
I stand ready.
Greed.
Let
Yes.
justice prevail.
Yes. Definitely greed. Always greed.
Not now. Join with me. No, not this.
So we know fire is probably a no. What about ice? Oh, we know they're weak to ice.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
They
spot.
block ice. Okay, maybe they're weak to fire?
This is just what I need.
Try a
Raging fire.
vortex on...
Three more.
Okay, so...
Let us clean up this mess.
Wow. So the snakes are weak to ice, and the weird plant mouths are weak to fire. Okay, great.
I'll use what I
let's
must.
try to steal.
What a blunder.
Fuck it.
I will come forth, royal soul! Burn!
You hit their weakness.
Observe the enemy.
That's your opening, Captain.
With blade in hand. Come. No.
I was hoping to have them be dead.
Here. Let nothing stop you.
Don't underestimate.
Watch me. Burn. One bomb.
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility? I got commendable bearing.
It's okay. Commander! You better be sure. Try this! A tough one!
Is everyone alright? I must hit!
We'll take it. Significantly better than dying.
More backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Yikes.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
We are burning
They're gone.
through things.
The danger is behind us.
Miraculous medicine? We did that for a miraculous
What now?
medicine? Isn't that just... well, 400 is not bad. I guess I'm not gonna argue against a 400 heal. But jeez. I didn't think I would be...
Whoa.
But...
Okay,
What now?
I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Save us, Heisme. Well, he's not gonna save us immediately, because he doesn't even have access to ice, but...
I have retained my edge.
Wizard Assassin. Hey! That's cool to know that there's a Wizard Assassin. Nice. I already went the correct route. Sweet. Okay, what was my plan? Oh, I was gonna bring Hulkenberg as well, I think. And we'll need to spend a little bit of our Magla pills.
I see the enemy.
Stay on your toes.
Charging in. Come on.
You've no time for
For
those.
you.
Now we strike. This doesn't feel right.
Not him.
I leave it to you.
I will fight by this power. Maybe not. I won't hold back.
We're gonna have formation of bigger.
Everyone, to the front.
I'll give you the... This is just what I need. A bit much, actually. Come on, follow me. I think not.
No, I want to.
This might be a good strategy.
I shall show comrades.
The
Lend
intention
me
is
your strength.
Gabliza, I suppose. The idea.
Fall!
Oh, shards of ice.
And that is what we were hoping. And we're also hoping that it doesn't take Heisme very
Great
long
work,
to get
everyone.
to 2.
The next one will fall just as easy.
How much did he get? He got like 25% out of that.
That's all
Might
of them.
have to just boost him.
We're safe for the time being.
Quartz wall material.
Oh no, we're respawted.
Oh, they saw us.
Okay, so that guy.
There they are. Time for some close combat. Forward! Time for some close combat.
Quick,
Expect
Okay,
no
I'm
quarter.
do it.
Let's get this over with.
My word.
Finish him off.
I'll use what I must.
Okay. But we can
Hellfire!
individually target.
Who's their weakness?
So he's
It's okay.
weak to fire.
Heisme.
No, he's
Fire!
weak to fire.
You hit their weakness. Don't. I'll show you, Captain.
Go for this one.
You hit their weakness.
Fire.
Is everyone all right?
Don't let up now, Juna.
Kill Blizza.
Freeze.
Hulkenberg got them right
You
in their
think me
weak
no
spot.
mage? I know. Face me! Blaze!
Fire.
3 left. A halfway decent result.
Let's go. Burn!
Fire.
Watch me! Raging
Fire.
fire! Almost done!
I shall
Keep it up,
oh
Yuna.
power of heroes!
Ice.
It's almost decided.
You never let us down.
Only one left.
A wise choice.
Finish
Stop
them off
counting
and
on
we're
you.
clear. Please, after you.
What's up?
Allies, together!
Please allow me.
Oh, shards of ice!
Yay!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Swapping classes actually works.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Oh, that
Nice.
almost got him to
I feel stronger
New
already.
ability.
battle cry.
Oh no! We're respawted! I don't see any more. I think we're safe.
I want to say,
But we use the mechanism to move the barrier wall at the back further in. If we work swiftly, we might be able to shut the monsters out.
I see.
Watch out!
yay!
Got it.
But there's an item over there. But there's an item there. Kind of Blizzatron made when it hit reminded me so much of the Smithy hammer from Mario RPG. Nice. Are you gonna peril me?
Nice.
You didn't peril me. Chef's mitts. Strength +2, magic +2, and prevents burn. Cool. Neat.
I see the enemy. Let's push through!
I get the feeling we could move something.
That guy was stronger.
My strength!
I thought that was just a regular. That was not a regular guy.
Back at the fight!
This is nothing.
Heismay got knocked out!
That was
We gotta
not
revive
a
him.
regular guy. That is a upgraded guy, and I triggered him too late. Okay, how do we get ourselves out of this mess?
It's okay.
Fuck, we
can do
wizards
this
now. Okay.
Vitus power.
Increasing people's defense is potentially going to be good.
Thank you. Thank you. Juna, this'll be over soon, and behold this power.
Maybe not.
Torpering him, maybe?
Be a waste to let this sit. Hulkenberg,
I stand
you've
for
had
all
several
that we
ailments
strive
slowing you
for.
down.
Not this one. Wizard! Not now. I defer to you.
Let's stay calm.
Would I rather heal us? I think I would
With
rather
healing
heal us.
power.
Okay, this is gonna be
Thanks.
fucking
Twas needed.
super rough.
Only a shot, please.
Knocked out! We gotta wake her up!
No, not yet.
Captain's hurt bad!
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing!
I think we're just fucked. Can I escape?
Everyone, run!
Our foes are not vanquished. Be on your guard.
Jesus. Holy fuck. Okay, well that was painful.
I get the feeling we could move.
There they are.
Wait, I think maybe we should try moving things.
Forward! Time for some closing.
Spot. Good job!
Forward!
They're weak against this. Do it again!
Right there.
Wait, I think maybe we should try moving things.
That solves that.
How do we go about beating this guy? You don't have to beat him right now. Also, it's getting late, so I'm trying to...
I see the enemy.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
They've noticed us.
Right there. Charging in.
Incredible!
Come
Power
on!
feels stronger still!
Let's push through.
They're weak
There
against
they
this.
are.
Do
All
it
right.
again.
How's that? Come on.
That worked like a charm! Keep the pressure on!
Where does this take us? We might be reaching the point where we're kind of out of gas. Where was... Okay, so not that far away.
I see the enemy. Let's push through.
They're weak against this. Do
There
it
they
again.
are. All right. How's that?
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
Okay, we're gonna do two things real quick. First, we are going to pop it back over here, and we are going to save.
Right there. Come and get it.
I can feel greater power within.
Nice, we got 2 on Wizard. So yeah, we're gonna pop back in here and we're gonna save. And then we're gonna run over to that big ear. And we're gonna attack it. Just to kind of see it. And that is where we're probably gonna call it for the night. So we'll be stuck in the dungeon for now, which is actually probably fine. I might do some...
Let's go!
I do some grinding, because there's plenty of enemies around here that do give plenty of experience and money and et cetera, et cetera.
There they are. Come and get it.
I knew you could do it.
But I want to fight this fucking ear.
No.
Fiona's badly hurt. Get her some healing.
My partner's here.
Disappointing.
You gotta get back on track, or this'll get ugly.
Holy shit! Wow!
Commander! Burn!
You weak to fire?
Come
Not
on,
weak to
not
fire.
like this.
For all that we strive for!
Weak to electric?
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Hulkenberg got them
You
right in
are
the
weak
weak
to
spot.
electric.
Come forth, royal soul!
Huh.
We're not out of
Alright.
this yet!
I'm obliged.
Can I big nagel this? Are you...
Hulkenberg's down.
No.
Get her back up.
Absolutely not.
Captain's hurt bad.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
Okay, that was... yeah, those things, you can manipulate their movement and get past them for a reason. Because they hit like trucks. I want to see if I can actually hit it to engage it, though. I want to see, because you can't lock onto it, but I want to see if I can just, like, you know, angle into it and hit it. Like,
Stay on guard.
does not look like it. Which means it's always going to get the...
Badly hurt. Get her
That's
some healing.
probably the biggest problem right here.
He's
The fact that
knocked
it's always going to get the free
Someone
hit. I
help him
think...
get back in the fight.
Oh, no, I mean, it hits really hard.
Commander!
Anyways.
With healing power!
Thank you.
I'm obliged.
Heismay
I'll
got
give
knocked
you
out.
your turn.
We
Join
gotta
with me.
revive him. Give it all you've got.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Hulkenberg got them right
I will
in their
fight
weak
with
spot.
pride!
268 damage did... That like an eighth of his HP?
Let's go!
Yike. Do we
Here.
ReFantazio ourselves?
That helped.
Thank you. Only a flesh wound.
Probably not.
She was knocked out. We gotta wake her up.
Ending.
Come on, not like this.
With
Someone
blade in
help,
hand.
please. Hulkenberg got them right
Let's
in
say
their weak
come
spot.
forth, royal soul!
Well, I'm all out of fucking mana anyway, so...
Come! Burst forth!
I'm trying to think of the ways
I will
that we
fight
would go
with
about
pride.
doing this. Honestly, I think one of the things is just have like a knight with that fucking electric lance, like knowing that they're weak to electric. I bet a knight
Is that all?
will have high enough defense to basically just, well, say high enough defense. Maybe not. I don't know. I kind of want to... So late, I need to go to bed. I kind of want to noodle with this, but I want to do it on stream because it's pretty interesting. I kind of want to toss Hulkenberg onto... onto Knight and have that lightning glaive, right? And then definitely, like, Heismay on Wizard is worthless. Swap him over to Assassin. Maybe he'd, like, dodge the hit or something. I want to noodle for a second. Honestly, like, we've been... we've gotten to the point where basically outside of bosses, most of the enemies we don't have to fight.
No.
So it's kind of fun to have the puzzle again of like, how do I beat this thing in a decently evil match?
Get her some healing.
Anxiety her immediately. Fucking rude.
Someone help me get back in the fight. She was knocked out.
I have your
We
back.
gotta wake her up.
Only a flesh wound.
Yeah, see, she barely takes
Come on,
any
not
damage
like
from
this.
it.
Someone
But everyone
help, please.
dies, so I don't know that it matters.
We can do this!
I'm obliged. I stand
But,
ready.
I mean, in theory, that means what we could do is we could just bring a bunch of knights, and have someone pack Medi, and be like, hey, you can't kill a bunch of knights, you know?
No. There!
Hulkenberg got them right
I will
in their
fight
weak
with
spot.
pride.
60 damage on a weakness hit is pretty oof, though.
Maybe not. Try this.
Hulken's hurt bad.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing.
Only a flesh wound.
Come on,
It's doable,
not like
though.
this. Someone
I see
help,
you.
please. Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Take that.
The captain's
Is that-
on his last legs. Someone get him healed up.
Try this.
No way she can.
This is nothing.
Is that all? Nice one, Captain. Come on, not like this.
Come.
Someone help, please.
Not now. I see you.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Better. Let's go. With healing power.
Plus needed.
Oh, she's on the back
Eyes
row.
moving to the front.
Part of the reason why she's little damage. 110,
It's okay.
right? Like that's.
We can do this.
That's almost twice as good.
Come forth, royal soul. Take that.
Deadeye stance. Okay, hit rate is now 100%. Ally with least health being targeted.
Not like this. Someone
I
help,
see you.
please. Hulkenberg got them right
The
in their
battlefield
weak
is
spot.
mine to conduct. Ready for impact.
Is that that?
I can take it.
I'm sorry.
Game of death?
Help him back up.
Only a flesh wound.
Okay, see, whatever that is might
Not like this.
make it
I
where
see
she
someone
can't
help,
solo
please.
it.
That.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Too
Nice
slow.
dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
I see you.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
This is nothing.
Okay.
Is that all?
Come on, not like
I
this.
see you.
Someone help, please.
That.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Okay, so see, this is the problem.
Come on, not like this. Someone help, please.
I don't know if it's related to HP amount or if it's just.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So that's an insta kill. So I mean, protection from death a thing in it? I don't remember.
So. Fantasy.
Yeah. We definitely have routes. I'm pretty sure to being able to take that guy. Basically, I think we could just pull in everyone as a knight and tank it, honestly. Pull in everyone as a knight, throw on... You know, if we were, for example, like, skill inheritance-wise, if we learned... you know, like... Conde would probably be his best option, but basically take some electric abilities on people and just make sure we have Medi on one or two people. And so we're really not attacking with the knights, but we're... We have multiple lightning glaives? Oh, she's on wizard right now. Gotcha. So yeah, that would be an interesting kind of concept. Is basically just make sure that everyone has electric coming in. Everyone be on knights, take significantly less damage. We medi through. He'll do the insta kill on someone, but it looks like he only does that on one person, right? So, yeah, we could probably just base tank through that. Okay, that's pretty cool. That I think it's super late. That I think is where we are going to go ahead and end tonight's session. I'm probably going to do a little bit of grinding offline. We've cleared We cleared a lot of this dungeon already. I don't know... Like, it feels like we're close. It feels like this is going to be the last, like, section of the dungeon. Because we had, like... This was, like, the first area. I guess this is, like, the second area, so maybe this won't be the last section. But this is pretty big. It doesn't feel like we're close to being done with it yet, so... maybe. Alright, anyways, sorry, I'm just, my brain's struggling at the moment. It's late, that's it. Super fun game, absolutely adore it. We'll probably be back tomorrow with some more Dark Deity 2. Again, gonna be bouncing back and forth between these games. Having a great time with both of them. That's it, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.